Hi everybody, it's RPG Grandma, and it's Monster Monday. So, monsters. I thought I'd do a couple from Metamorphosis Alpha. These are going to be mutated animals, but mutating animals is actually how you make new monsters. That's just the way it is. So we're going to start with the first example is the Hisser, which started out as an alligator. These creatures are much smaller than their non-mutated cousins, with the biggest one ever found being only 4 feet long. They have much longer webbed legs, which makes them faster on the land. They have 2 tentacles on their head, which cause paralysis at a touch as a mental attack with a strength of 12. And their skin is resistant to all forms of radiation. They remain solitary creatures except during the mating season when they are especially vicious. They always enter battle emitting a loud hissing noise. Their bite is not used for attacking. A little bit unusual there, though I would think an alligator would still bite. But maybe they wanted attacking with the tentacles first and then drawing you in. You're paralyzed and they start chomping on you because they're going to eat you, right? I mean, so I would probably make some changes to this monster. In fact, I will be making some changes to this monster. But the idea of these fast, more land-like alligators chasing people down and paralyzing them, that's awesome. Now, obviously, if you don't have mental attacks in your game, you're going to want to change the save versus that. You don't have radiation, you might have magic, then I would just make them immune to magic. Or harder to kill in some other fashion. All right? Piercer. This started as a black bear. This creature stands about 9 feet tall with short, bristly fur, rows of 3-inch quills along its arms and shoulders. These should be treated as arrow damage when the bear hits. And it has an altered throat arrangement. It has the ability to change color to match the surroundings perfectly. It can regenerate wounds at a rate of 3 hit points per melee round. And finally, when it feels it is threatened, it emits a sonic blast, causing fear in those unable to resist its effects. Treat as a mental strength attack of 14. Okay. So again, this could be a difficult monster, depending on the system you're using. You're gonna have to make some changes, no doubt, maybe to hit points, how much it regenerates. But basically, it's got quills. It can hit with like an arrow. It's a chameleon, so it can totally hide. It can regenerate hit points per melee round, making it hard to kill. On top of its bareness, it's gonna have it's a 9 feet tall bear, too. So it's gonna do the bear attacks with its claws, its bite. Got to figure that in, and it can cause fear. So that could kill. That could definitely be a challenge for a party. Mettled one. This started as a badger. Right? TSR loved badgers. This creature is about 3 feet long with a mutated fur that is composed of hard mineral instead of calcium. Giving it a sort of armor. It has a high order of intelligence, is extremely nearsighted, can mentally paralyze, with a range of 6 feet, has the power of telekinesis with a maximum weight of 150 pounds, and it has fear impulse for any type of intelligent plant. Its 2 claws are like swords which cause damage. So, in envisioning this beastie, calcium instead of calcium. Didn't really know fur. Fur is like protein, isn't it? Not calcium, but it has a metallic like fur. Let's go with that. It's smart, so you need to have it act smart. It can mentally paralyze again, so again, you've got to give it some kind of perilous power, depending on the system you're using. And it can pick stuff up with his mind and throw it, or magic ability, right? And plant life, intelligent plant life, it freaks out over, though. It's the impulse for any. So that's its downside. And then it has 2 claws that are like swords that cause damage. So, slice and dice with this thing. I would treat it as a dual swordsman, man. It can really cause you problems when it attacks. But, as you can see, it can take a basic creature that we all know, chipmunk, bear, badger, beaver, or alligator, and you can do things. And by starting to make changes, and of course there's a way to do that in the game, Metamorphosis Alpha, but you can add tentacles, you can add wings, you can, make gliding attack bears, you can make octopus bears, you can do weird things to badgers and turn them into something completely different that nobody even knows what it is anymore. It's because it's not a badger anymore. It's just other thing, By doing that, you can create monsters that the players have never experienced before. And then they can't metagame because they got to figure out how to deal with the new thing. And it keeps things exciting. So I thought a few Metamorphosis Alpha monsters would be fun. I think I got another one on here. Shocker Beast. Started out as a bobcat. This creature is about 3 feet long. Seems to be just like its non-mutated relative, except it is able to cast electrical bolts of energy from its eyes and do 5 dice of damage. So they're talking about the dice pool, the 1d6, 5 of those rolled together is the damage it does if you're hit. The range of these bolts is 30 feet, and it continuously emits them when attacked or attacking at the rate of 2 per melee turn. Because he got 2 eyes. That could be deadly. So, yes, Metamorphosis Alpha, we can kill you. And we'll continue to explore that game as well as some other Gonzo games from the oldie days as we cruise through this next week and forward. Sorry, I've been really super busy. Everybody stay safe. Prayers to Maui. Stay cool. Drink lots of water. 3-digit temperature warnings here. So everybody, stay safe. Have a beautiful Monday. Peace.